Welcome to Talent Plus Title. I'm Jordan, your nerd of gold, and in this series I talk about pitching books from Marvel and DC that I think should exist and the talent that should be working on them. I'm going to start today with the talent that I really want to work on this title, which is Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder is one of my favorite working comics authors. He's done a brilliant Batman run. I love what he's doing in Absolute Batman right now and leading the whole Absolute line there. But yeah, he's done some great work for DC over the years. But there is one thing that I think he's kind of strayed away from in his later years that I kind of want to see him go back to, which is more of a horror themed element. I think he did some great horror books with Witches, American Vampire, and some of his work in Batman was kind of horror themed and it worked really well. So I want to see him work on a character where that kind of leans into it, and that is the Spectre. I would really like to see a new version of the Spectre by Scott Snyder, because he is the angel of vengeance, the angel of wrath, and I think he holds a unique role in DC where he is unimaginably powerful, but it's his goal to punish people in a creative way. So I think it'd be really cool to see the idea of wrath and the dynamic of human mercy, because he has to have a host, and that person has to have a conscience to be like, hey, does this person deserve what the Spectre is trying to do on it? And I think it would be a really fun dynamic to see, oh, am I responsible for what the Spectre does, or what is their relationship there? So I think that would be a really fun story to see Scott Snyder write out, because man, yeah, I think the horror themed elements with the Spectre would be really cool. And as far as who should work on it and bring this artistic project to life, it's going to be Riccardo Federici, if I'm pronouncing your name right. I apologize if I'm not. But yeah, he's a fantastic artist. I first came across him in Philip Kennedy Johnson's The Last God, and then over on Superman The World War Saga. And then he also did some issues with Ram V over in his Gotham Nocturne epic over in Detective Comics. The man brings some, it looks like Italian Renaissance art, basically, and that's I think the highest compliment I can give it. It looks like that kind of artwork, but done with superheroes. I can definitely see in a future where he's spoken in the same breath as Alex Ross because of what he does, and there's kind of a horror themed element that he has worked in on these projects, and I think that would make him a spectacular artist to bring the Spectre back to life. He's just so moody and so evocative in his work. So I think, yeah, Riccardo plus Scott would be an excellent team to work on a Spectre book where it's about the judgment of the human race by the Angel of Wrath, and the human host who has to hold him back and make sure that he doesn't just destroy the world because all he sees is a world of sin. I think that would be an excellent book. But let me know, would you read that book?